Hi, everybody. Today I've been thinking about the practice of compression, and that's the practice of having our circumstances reduced, and so that we confront what there is there to confront, whether it's a project that needs to get done, or the circumstances of our life, or the state of our own mind. So, certainly, right now, we're all experiencing some form of compression. We have our circumstances reduced. We're not going as far from home. For most of us, we're staying at home, maybe getting out for a walk a day. And if you're with other people, certainly you're compressed. Those are the people that you are spending time with for the indefinite future. And the beauty of this is that we're in life, most of us, most of the time, have a lot of options for distraction, right? Like infinite variety of things that we can go out and do, we can put our mind to, we can put our attention on in order to not face what's in front of us. And certainly now we still have a lot of distraction possibilities. There's TV, there's Wi-Fi, there's all of it. And sometimes it's appropriate to distract ourselves a little bit or give our minds a bit of a break. But the beauty of compression practice is that we really get the opportunity to be with what is. So I've had a few opportunities to do this in the past, many, both in work, in creative work, where I would have someone say, listen, I need 10 stories in 20 minutes. Can you get that to me? And a project that in the past might have taken me 3 days, I had no choice but to penetrate and to do. So I didn't have time to indulge in self-doubt, in fogginess, in trying to get it perfect. I just had to do it. Or in other cases when I've been on long meditation retreat or even short meditation retreat where there was a compression of space. So I was in one building for 2 months, 3 months at a time, maybe only going outside for a couple of walks a day and in total silence. So there wasn't sort of socializing distraction. The only thing there was to do was to be there with my own mind and to face the state of my mind, to get intimate with it and to learn to work with it. I've also experienced compression, for example, in a zendo. So when you enter the meditation hall of a Zen center, your certain freedom of movement is limited. There's a really specific way you have to move around. So when you enter a zendo, you enter through the left side of the door with your left foot. And then there's all certain ways to move around inside the zendo. And then when you leave, you exit on the right-hand side of the door with your right foot. And when I first experienced this, I thought it was so ridiculous. I was like, why so many rules? Why not let just people enter and just be mindful and do it in their own way? And I could just feel the rebel in me that didn't want to follow the rules. But then I had a really amazing teacher who said, yeah, it's so interesting to see what happens in your mind when you're asked to do these things. The guidelines themselves are value neutral. The reactions of our mind show us something. And so this has me think about this time of compression in both of those ways. Is as we're compressed in space, as we're compressed possibly with people, or maybe we're compressed into solitude because we don't have other people around us, what's happening for you? What's coming to the forefront that otherwise you might have been avoiding? What kind of relationship issues or what kind of things about your own mind are you facing? And then B, what are the creative possibilities of compression? For me, I'm finally I really don't have any excuse. I know that I suddenly have this energy and this focus to penetrate many creative projects that I've been wanting to do, let me say, for months and months, and I'm finally seeing them happen. For instance, these Facebook and Instagram videos. So I'm really grateful for this time of compression. I'm really grateful for my experiences of compression in the past that have taught me the value of it. Even when I want to fight against it, when I want to run, when I want to go outside or distract myself, I can really see it as an opportunity to work with my mind and to get to know myself and to really see what's there when I don't have the same opportunities to run as I usually would. So I'm curious to hear for you too what you're learning in this time of compression and how you might take it on as a practice.